everyone, I thought I'd switch things up today and film in my bed and just make things a bit more cosy. So I want to talk about the mistakes I made while dating in my 20s. Obviously, if you can't have worked out by now, yes, I am in my 30s, like just in my 30s, but there's no way I feel I could talk about dating if I was in my 20s. I see a lot of people on YouTube that are giving out dating advice and they're in their 20s and they don't know enough about life yet. I think if you are going to take dating advice, even if you don't watch my videos, definitely take advice off of someone that has seen a bit of life basically and kind of knows what's going on. The first mistake I made, number one, is getting attached too early. So going on a date with someone and going through the scenario of what's going to happen, doing what the typical cliche of what girls do is they go on a date with one person and then they almost catapult the relationship straight through into, oh, I want them to be my boyfriend. And I think women are definitely guilty of trying to progress the relationship too fast, and I think, yeah, I've definitely done this myself, is to try and progress things way too early in the relationship. I think I've also made the mistake of not understanding the game while dating. So I haven't, when I was younger, I didn't really understand that guys would be saying things to me like you're pretty and all of this because they generally didn't mean it. I kind of thought when guys said this to me, they were telling the truth, that they were honest, but guys were literally just saying this to me to get me to be with them in an intimate way. You need to definitely be wary of this when you're younger, is not completely trusting a guy's actions straight away. A guy needs to prove himself over time and to prove his actions. Also, I think it's key to understand that guys will put you in the two separate categories. Guys will put you in the girlfriend category or they'll put you in the fun category. What you need to understand is that these categories, they don't mix. They're not interlinked. You can't jump from one to the other. You're either one or you're not. So what I didn't understand when I was younger is I thought that if I thought that I could kind of get a guy to like me by doing certain things, but as you get older you realise the game doesn't work like that, and if you give a guy certain benefits too quickly, he won't see you as a girlfriend. He'll put you in the fun category. Also, I think I was definitely guilty of taking dating way too seriously. Instead of going out there having a good time and like just going out there to get to know someone, it was always in the back of my mind as I'm using dating to get to the next step of a relationship. I wasn't taking dating as like a fun kind of hobby, trying to get to know people and hopefully build a connection. I was going into it way too much tunnel vision, trying to get guys to like me, when I should have literally just been going out there trying to almost hone my skills. If you're way too serious when you're dating, it just puts guys off straight away. You have to almost be like laid back to the point of not caring, trying to get people to like me. This is probably the main point. Why did I not speak about this first? Spending my 20s trying to get guys to like me when I just needed to just be myself really and sit back and, as they say, drop into the feminine and let the guy chase me. I spent way too many years of my 20s trying to get guys to like me, just trying way too hard in dating, not having faith that I will find someone, almost acting in a kind of scarcity mindset. Also, I made the mistake of not being interesting, which is such a key point. In my 20s, I didn't take into account the fact that it isn't solely looks based. I kind of got my head into this kind of mindset that it was only looks and only looks will get the guy, but it's not. It's a whole package of different things that make guys like you, and I simply wasn't an interesting person. I didn't have the hobbies, I hadn't visited countries, I hadn't travelled enough, and I needed to work on myself basically, and I needed to have interesting things to say. Also, picking someone based on their potential, of what I thought they would be and how they were going to be, rather than just going by the actions of Guy and how he treated me. I would go on the paper of, oh, this person's got a good job, so I should stick with them, rather than me going on the actions. Does he text me? Does he take me on nice dates? Does he treat me well? I was too fixated on picking out the perfect person that had the perfect looks, the perfect job, and just this image of a man, almost like this Prince Charming figure that I had in my head of what a boyfriend and a boy had to be like, going on what I thought the potential of a man would be, rather than the actual morals of a guy. Letting guys treat you badly. Yeah, in my 20s, you know, letting people treat me badly and not sticking up for myself when I knew I should have, which is quite hard to admit, especially on a camera. I know a lot of people don't watch my videos, but actually admitting the difference of in my 20s and now in my 30s, definitely a sharp learning curve, and I don't let guys treat me like that anymore. Yeah, in my 20s, absolute shocking, like just couldn't pick anyone. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, everyone. I feel it's been a bit more sombre. As ever, if you like my video, please like and subscribe, and remember to just leave me down comments if you want me to do certain videos, or if you think I can kind of improve and stuff. Yeah, be good to know. So thanks for watching, everyone.